statement, and then we'll take your questions. Coach?
Yeah, that was fun to get that game under our belt. There was a lot of excitement amongst our team today. We spent an entire hour of shoot around working on our warm up. So we were really looking forward to getting out there and having this so-called dress rehearsal. Putting a uniform on, playing in front of fans. The environment, even though it was an exhibition game on a weeknight, there's nothing like Lady Vols fans. Love having them here. Obviously for us, there's a lot of positives to build on. There are a lot of things to correct and work on in the next week. So it's a good start. We've got it on film. We'll have some great sessions this week, and I think we'll be a better basketball team next time we take the court.
Questions, please? Pat, Carthy?
Hey, Coach Harper. The defensive effort seemed to be something that was stressed on early. The team was forcing a lot of turnovers, pushing the pace to try and get those easy buckets. Was that something you stressed, and how would you assess you all did in that area of the game tonight? Yeah,
the first thing I wrote up on the board before the game was ball pressure, and that's nothing new. That's nothing that our players haven't seen or heard of from us, and I think we're just playing with a pretty aggressive mentality, especially defensively. We get after it a little bit. I thought Jordan Walker really set the tone to start the game with her pressure, and I think we can do that a little bit more. We had some breakdowns, but I thought we did a really good job of really trying to force the issue. A little bit trying to take the team and take them not only out of what they wanted to do, but maybe manufacture some stuff for us as well.
Ryan, down in front.
It's just 3 shots separated, your second leading shot taker and your sixth leading shot taker. Is that kind of the balance that you expect for this team going forward, or is that just the nature of the opponent?
I think a little bit of both. I do like having balance, and I think we're capable of having balance. When I look at the stat sheet, the thing that jumps out at me is Tamari Key's got to get more touches. So our post play, we have to get the ball inside a little bit more. But the fact that we have confidence in everybody taking shots, I think, is really good. Obviously, this was an opportunity for me to play a lot of people. So that lended itself to having a little bit more balance as well. But I think going through the season, I think we're going to be a better basketball team if we have some balance. I don't think it needs to be, one person. Obviously, Ray leads us in scoring. That's going to happen a lot, but she can't do it by herself. She's going to need some help, and she had a lot of different people, a lot of different teammates tonight step up and not just score, but score with good shooting percentages. I was really excited about that.
Question from Cora in the front.
Kelly, at one point, Kian was on the court with 3 freshmen, and some of them had said that she was someone that really took them under her wing and brought them on this team. So, how fun is that moment to have someone like a graduate student playing with all these freshmen?
Well, we didn't have Kian very long last year, and so it's almost like she's got that newness about her too, and the excitement of playing a new player. But she's not new. She is a veteran, and we've kidded that she's not the mama, she's the grandmama on the team. So I think it's great not only for the freshmen, it's great for Tamari. It's great for all of her teammates to have her out there, because she's just a calm voice when she needs to be calm. She's an excited voice when she needs to be excited, and she's very well respected.
Kellyanne in the back.
Hey, Coach, without having watched film yet, how would you assess the play of your newcomers tonight?
It was probably about like I thought it would be. I thought they would be a little anxious. I thought they would be a little nervous. Some of their shots reflected that, I thought. They'll be better the next time out because they've got this under their belt. So the thing that I love about them, they have just a toughness about them, and they have a fearlessness about them. They don't play with a lot of caution. And I love the fact that they will go out and just stick their nose in it and compete. And I think we need that from them. And I think as they gain more experience, it's going to be a real positive for us.
Maria?
Coach, a quick question too. Emily Saunders obviously was not available this evening, and then a two-part question. What are two things you really liked about the game, and two things you didn't like so much? I'm going to guess free throws might be on that second list.
That's an easy one. Let me answer that question first. Yes, our free throws would be the first thing, and then I thought in the second half in particular, a little bit in the first, in the second half in particular, we got really quick with our shots. We had 5 straight possessions of one pass offense, and we can't do that 5 times in a row. We can manage 1 or twice, so we had a few stretches there that I thought we got a little quick. So that I didn't like that. However, I liked their coachability. Let them know I was not pleased with how that was playing, and then we got the ball inside at the end of the game, and it looked great. So I love their coachability. And for a large portion of the game tonight, we played low turnover. I thought that was really good. We ended up with 11, which is going to be pretty low for us. That's going to be a good number. But we 3 in the first half. I thought our turnover situation was pretty good as well. I don't know if that was enough points that you're wanting. Emily Saunders had a family illness that she had to go back home for. So she's she just had to leave town. She'll be back and be with us hopefully soon.
To go with Tyler in the front row.
Coach, obviously the big storyline, you talked about it for many a day, coaching against your brother. What was that like tonight, and, what just sort of are your takeaways from getting to do that?
Honestly, it was really cool for me. May not ever have that opportunity again to play against him, but I know his team a little bit. I try to follow them. I pull for them. He knows our team very well. He knows everything about our team and watches all of our games. I'm going to give him a hard time for calling a couple late timeouts. But I think we both enjoy being able to do this. My mother was dressed in beige. I don't know if you could go any more neutral than she did. I'm sure that was not fun for her. But my entire family was here, and that's really cool for us. But yeah, he's a really good coach. They ran a lot of really good things, and as they continue to grow their program, I think they're going to do well.
We'll go Ryan and then Cora.
How many takeaways can you take from a game against a Division II opponent, and what did you feel like you learned about your team tonight?
Yeah, it's a good question. One of the things that we stressed to our team, this was not about Georgia College. This was about us, and we needed to do some things that that are going to be good habits. In other words, let's not get the rebound because we're bigger. Let's get the rebound because we box out and we're technically correct. We missed some of those. Let's not just score because we can score over them in one pass. Let's move the ball and actually have good offense. And I don't know that we did that enough for me tonight. So, there are several takeaways that we can look about what we need to do better. We'll do some things defensively. We'll talk about some of our techniques defensively. We can shore up some ball screen defense. Some things that maybe we haven't practiced against. We need to work on. So when you look at it, it's not so much about them, it's were we doing it correct. So when you look at it that way, there's quite a few things that you can take away from this game.
Cora.
I want to go back to Jordan Walker. She only averaged just over 5 points a game last year, had 11 tonight. How important will she be in her offensive production this season?
I tell you, I think Jordan Walker is that's Walker, right? You said Walker, not Walker. Walker. I mean, she's playing well. She's one of those kids you just need on the court. She plays with confidence. We can move her around. She can play the point. She can play the wing. I think she shoots the ball well. Obviously, she did tonight. She defends well. She's one of our best rebounders. Don't look at the size because statistically, she's going to be one of our best rebounders. She does so many positive things for us. I think scoring is something that she'll be more comfortable with this year.
Ryan in the middle. be good. Andrew?
Coach, late into the second half, even into the fourth quarter, your team was up big. Your players are still down on the floor. What do you think that kind of effort says about your team?
Well, I think you know, our entire team will play hard, and our entire team at any moment will be on the floor for loose ball. I think it's that important to them. They take this very seriously. They love what they do. They have fun doing it, and they play hard. It's not unusual. It wasn't abnormal. That's what they've been doing, and I think that's really exciting. You know, when I talked a little bit about they have aggressive personality, that's just kind of who they are right now, and I think we're going to love that style. When I say we the coaching staff, but I think our fans are going to love it. I really do.
Maria?
Coach, you've talked about Sarah Puckett in preseason about how skilled she is. She also is so fundamentally good as a basketball player. I'm thinking about that outlet pass she quickly made in the final 4 minutes to Brooklyn Miles to get the ball down the court. Does she just do some things that she's been taught, or does she just have things that you can't really teach in this game that she instinctively does?
That's great. Great recognition, both. She does so many things well that you don't think twice of. You know, a routine play, she can make routine plays better than anybody. She doesn't overcomplicate things. You know, she didn't shoot it as well. Now, she didn't finish some layups. She's going to finish those. I am not worried about that. But she's got all the skill set. And part of it is innate, for sure. But part of it, I mean, she has just worked really hard on her game. Before she got here, since she's been here, being good is important to her. She really puts in the time and the effort. And so, you know, for her coming out of this game, I mean, one of the things that I'm going to stress with her is she's really good. No, the stat sheet, I don't know if the stat sheet reads that way or not, but she's really good. I'm proud of her, and I have a lot of confidence in her.
Are there any other questions for Coach? All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, it is so good to see you guys.